All right, welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be talking about this UFC 308 card. Really stacked, especially when it's headlined by Ilya Tapiria and Max Holloway. So before we get into the video, I just kind of want to announce it here that I am super close to 1,000 subscribers. I'm officially, from today's video, 12 subscribers away to hitting that 1,000 subscriber mark. So if you guys can, please hit the subscribe button. It would really mean a lot to me. I've been wanting to hit this goal for a year plus now. So it would really mean a lot to me. Now, let's get into it, right? UFC 308, extremely stacked. I want to start off with this Max Holloway Ilya Tapiria card. 308 in Abu Dhabi. Or is no, not Abu Dhabi. I believe it's wherever the fight island was. It could be Abu Dhabi. A very exciting fight. I think they. I wish it was in Spain, because Ilya's hometown, and just kind of seeing that home crowd. Just kind of see, Ilya's home crowd to root for him and see how the audience is over at Spain. I think it would have been cool to see, especially with this fight. But I would say, for Ilya, right? He has a lot of tools to win this fight, especially how crisp his boxing skills are. I feel like a lot sharper. His leg kicks are great. He has also has really good grappling to go alongside tools. So I say he has a lot of ways to kind of win this fight. But for Max, listen, to keep all bias aside for this upcoming fight, if anyone doesn't know, I'm a Max fan at the end of the day. He's a top 5 favorite fighter of mine. I think, in my opinion, though, Max's volume and level of experience going against high opposition throughout a lot of his career, I should say, I feel like it would really get in the fight. You know what I mean? I feel like Ilya has not gone against a volume striker, and Max, who is so great at just throwing a lot of punches and landing a lot of punches on top of that. Um, he could just win by decision, in my opinion. So I'm going to say that's my early prediction on that, is a Max Holloway decision win. But hey, you never know. It's a 50-50 fight at the end of the day. But that's what's headlining the card, with next being Robert Whitaker and Khamzat Chimaev. Great co-main. I believe it's a 5-round middleweight bout. And, the main thing main thing to pay attention about this fight, I will say, is Robert Whitaker's grappling, or I should say takedown defense. Robert Whitaker's takedown defense is the biggest factor into having Robert Whitaker win. Personally, they're trying to fast track Chimaev to getting the belt. And I don't know what I just did right there. My arm's like a little bit asleep, so I might do that a few times throughout the video. But no, Whitaker, takedown defense is the number one thing for him to win this fight. I feel like his striking, he can outstrike Chimaev all 5 rounds. But the biggest thing that would hurt Whitaker in this fight is if Chimaev gets a takedown. I'm worried about another thing too, is Chimaev's cardio heading into round 4 and 5. It's a little bit worrisome if you were any Chimaev's fans out there that want him to win. Whitaker's been there and done it, going 5 rounds with plenty of UFC fighters. One notable, which he did lose, to be fair, but he did go 5 rounds against Izzy. So I'd say that's something to nice kind of point out. But yeah, I would say, Whitaker, Chimaev is a great co-main addition to go along with Cyril Gane as the third fight on this card, the fight before the co-main. Super sick to see, because Gane usually, headlines cards. He's usually that main guy that headlines the France fight nights in general. So, I mean, from him to, coming off of the John Jones loss a year ago, to now fighting Alexander Volkov in this, I think this is honestly one of the best main cards of the year. It's great to see. Volkov is also, I think, coming off a 4-fight winning streak too. He's coming off of a big win as well. Back in, he fought underneath that Whitaker card. Forgot who he won against, but yeah, he also Volkov also got a big win. And so after the Gane Volkov fight, Magomed Ankalaev, someone who people say that he should have fought for the belt against Pereira. I'm actually not opposed to that fight. I feel like he definitely deserves the title shot. Magomed Ankalaev will be going against Alexander Rakic. Rakic has lost his last fight against Yuri. He was winning it until, Yuri just finds a way to win sometimes. So yeah, Rakic, hopefully if he wins this fight, if he gets an upset in this fight, he definitely might be in this title picture for sure. Magomed Ankalaev is someone who, um, I think for sure people are. I think there's a reason why that fight hasn't been set up between Magomed Ankalaev and Alex Pereira, and I feel like it's just because Alex Pereira, I you know I don't know if it's crazy to say, but if the Stipe Miocic fight and John Jones hasn't happened yet, I bet you they're trying to put Pereira up there. I'm not sure. If that is the case, I think there's gonna be a lot of people who are upset with that because people would want to see Pereira defend the belt a little bit more before going up to heavyweight. I kind of agree with that, but at the same time, I kind of see the UFC's vision of doing it. They want to have the first person to you know have three belts into different weight divisions. Something to kind of break in UFC history. Don't blame them for doing that. And Pereira has one of the best chances of doing it if that is the case of him going against John Jones sometime soon. Hopefully, whenever it gets announced, who knows? But yeah, I would say those are the four big fights that are in this main card. The rest, I'll just kind of explain it to you, I guess. So Dan Ige is going against Lerone Murphy. A cool featherweight bout that would be that people would see. Honestly, Dan Ige, a lot of respect I have for him, by the way, stepping in, a few hours' notice to fight Diego Lopez. So I think from that aspect of people could be tuning into this one. And then Jeff Neal will be going against RDA. Kind of interesting fight for RDA. I'm surprised that they're giving him that they're setting up against Jeff Neal. They're giving RDA this fight when he is on a 2-fight losing streak, especially against a number 10 ranked contender in Jeff Neal. So yeah, I'm kind of curious on why they kind of set up that fight, but I think it'll be exciting no matter what because I feel like they both exchange what is it striking wise. So on the eye should be an entertaining fight to open the card. But yeah, that's kind of it for this UFC 308 card. I'd Out of the main card, I rate this actually a 9 out of 10. So yeah, at the end of the day, very interesting to see what happens. If you guys like this video, please click the like button. I would really appreciate that. And once again, please hit the subscribe button if you're new to this channel. Like I said, currently 12 subs away to hitting that 1,000 subscriber mark. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.